Just very simple physics stuff. Well, not too simple now, getting a little bit more complicated, but in terms of the code, not too bad. Uh, so first of all, here's a life script. It's very simple. You have an amount of life, and if your amount goes below zero, the game object gets destroyed because you die. This is contact damager, and this is where most of the game logic is. So here I have a damage variable that's defaulted to 10. And every time something that has this script on it collides with another object, what it will do is it'll try to grab the life component from that game object, and if it doesn't have that component, it'll be null. So things like walls or chairs or anything like that won't have that. But if it does have it, then it'll subtract from their amount the amount of damage that it does. The other thing here is because this is attached to things like bullets, it'll destroy this game object itself. And that is on the bullets currently. Contact Destroyer is another optional one I could put on it where it just immediately destroys things. That doesn't make a whole lot of sense for gameplay, at least in this case, but maybe in another game it would. And so I could just show that now. The other thing, actually, I'll show before I go there, is player movements change a little bit. So now we're using the rigid body of the player to add force or torque for rotation instead of moving it with the translate. It works virtually the same, but it's just using the physics engine instead, which can open us up to other features if I'm not mistaken. But anyway, I click play now. There's gonna be a cutscene first. I wish I could skip it. You can see the guy there though. Still have to fix that too. But anyway, the camera still doesn't rotate around the player, but I can move him. Can also move him around, but now he won't go through this chair. He also has some physics because of the force, and I can slide around the walls, and most importantly, I could try to shoot these guys, and some of them will die because I've done enough damage, but I missed a couple. And yeah, I mean that's pretty much it. It's some short scripts, I would say, but there's some huge implications here where, this is a real game world now, and I can walk around and can't jump yet, but I'll figure that out later. One more thing I do want to mention before I finish off this video is if I go to, I believe it was edit, physics, project settings here, and then physics. Down here there's like a layer collision matrix, which I've modified to that bullets do not collide with players, or player bullets don't collide with players, and enemy bullets don't collide with enemies. So that ideally, well, not ideally, like, we don't want player bullets to be hurting the player, killing the player, things like that. And something the book explained, which I didn't think of before, but I thought was really cool, is that if we just use an if statement, which is something I've done in the past, we've already had the physics engine handle that entire collision when we could just not do that by using the collision matrix layer or something like that, which is really efficient. Helps to save some processing power, which is always important. And so I'll be doing that going forward. It's a pretty cool feature. And one more thing, just real quick. The players have capsule colliders because I guess that makes no sense. So do the enemies. This is not a real enemy. But yeah, I think that's pretty much it. Yep, thank you.